Looks like it's climbing clear up through the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. And they don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But when a rat maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Hi, Aunt Ella.
Scare me to death. What are you doing around here?
Come sing it to you. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. What a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
If I wasn't an old woman and if you weren't so young and smart, Alecky, well, I'd marry you and get you to sit around and act and sing to me.
No, you wouldn't need it, because I wouldn't marry you nor none of your kinfolks. I could help it.
Oh, none of my kid folks, huh?
And you could tell them that, all of them including that niece of yours, Miss Laura Williams. Aunt Ella, if you were to tell me where Laura was at, where would you tell me she was at?
I wouldn't tell you at all. For as I can make out, Laura ain't paying you no heed.
So she don't take to me much, huh? Where'd you get such an uppity niece that don't take no heed to me? Who's the best bronc buster in this here territory?
You, I bet.
And the best bulldogger in 17 counties? Me. That's who. And look here, I'm pretty handsome, ain't I?
Pretty as a picture.
Then what else does she want, the damn she-mule?
I don't know, but I'm sure certain it ain't you. Who you taking to the box social tonight?
Ain't thought much about it.
Bet you come over here to ask Laurie.
What if I did?
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, I thought he was somebody. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Is this all that's coming on? It's already 10 o'clock on Saturday morning.
You know it before you open the door.
I heard somebody talking rumbly along with Aunt Ella, and I heard someone singing like a bullfrog in a pond.
You know it was me. You just sitting around thinking of something mean to say. I'm a good man not to ask you the box social.
If you did ask me, why, I wouldn't go with you. Besides, how'd you take me? You ain't bought a brand new buggy with red wheels on it, have you?
No, I ain't.
And a spank of tea with the bridles all jingling.
No, if there was a way to ask if we would take you, Miss Laura Smarty.
Oh, they would.
Why not take you out tonight with me? Honey, here's the way it's gonna be. You must set behind you, you must know white horses in the slickest gig you ever see.
Lambs.
Chicks and ducks and geese fed scurvy when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. And watch that fringe and see how it flutters. When I drive them high-stepping strutters, nose and toes will peek through the strutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather, with icing glass curtains, you can roll right down. Kisses are changing the weather. Two bright side lights blinking and thinking. You can't keep your rig if you can't keep your rig if you're thinking. And I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
You'd sure feel like the queen setting up in that carriage.
She talked some meat to me a while back. I'm good man not to take her.
Where'd you get such a rig at? I bet he's hired one over to Claremores thinking I'd go with him.
That's all you know about it.
Spent all his money and now got nobody to ride in it.
Have to? Did not hire it. Made the whole thing up out of my head.
Why'd you come around here with your stories and lies, getting me all worked up that way? Talking about the sun swimming on the hill and all, like it was so? Who'd want to ride alongside you anyway?
Why don't you just grab her and kiss her when she acts that way, Curly? She's just aching for you too, I bet.
I won't even speak to him, let alone allow him to kiss me. The bragging bow-legged wish he had a sweetheart bum.
She likes you quite a lot.
Woohoo! She's like many more, she stick the dogs onto me. Come to tell you, there's a crowd of folks coming down from the bush yet to knock at the box social.
Look what we brought you, Aunt Eller.
Hi, Will.
Hi, Aunt Ella.
What happened up to there? Did you do any good in the steer roping?
I did pretty good. I won it.
Good boy. Oh, with me you would. There ain't nobody can sling ropes like our territory boys.
Can't stay but a minute, Aunt Ella. Got to get over to 801. Don't you remember? The pa said if I ever was worth $50, I could have her.
$50? That's what they give you for prize money?
That's what.
Lands, if Ada Wayne's pa keeps his promise, we'll be dancing at your wedding. Bet you carried on plenty in Kansas City.
I wouldn't call it carrying on, but I sure did see some things I never seen before. I got to Kansas City on a Friday. By Saturday I learned a thing or two. For up to then I didn't have an idea of what the modern world was coming to. I counted 20 gas buggies going by themselves almost every time I took a walk. Then I put my ear to a bell telephone and a strange woman started in to talk.
To you? What next?
Yeah, what?
What next? Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They went and built a skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as a golden hour to grow. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City. It's better than a magic lantern show. You can turn the radiator on whenever you want some heat. With every kind of comfort, every house is all complete. You can want to breathe in the rain and never wet your feet. All they've gone about as far as they can go.
Gone as far as they can go.
I'll catch up with you. Aunt Ella, I gotta know something. Well, open up the cheek the door, gotta catch the phone.
You.
That's what I thought.
Hello, John. Hello, yourself.
Hey, Taylor, don't go to Skidmore's with Carly tonight. If you'll do, I'll have to ride along with Judd. He scares me.
That's what you wanted, ain't it?
No, I did it because Carly was so fresh. Now I'm afraid to tell Judd I won't go.
Lori.
Mornings he comes into his breakfast and looks out at me like something in the back of a brush somewhere. Well, I know what I'm talking about.
Stop acting like a crazy young one. Stop acting like a chicken with his head cut off. Now, who do you suppose that just drove up? Why, it's the peddler man, the one that sold me that egg beater.
Why, he's got Ado Annie with him. Will Parker's Ado Annie.
Hold your horses, peddler man. I gotta talk to you.
Hi, Aunt Eller.
Hi, yourself.
Hello, Lori. Hello. Will Parker's back from Kansas City. He's looking for you.
Will Parker, I don't count on him being back so soon.
I can tell. Been riding a piece.
The other man's taking me to Vox Social tonight. I got sort of a tasty lunch.
Ado Annie, have you tucked up with that peddler man?
Not yet.
Well, you promised to Will Parker, ain't you?
Not what you might say promise. I just told him maybe.
But don't you like him no more?
Of course I do. There won't never be nobody like Will.
So what about this peddler man?
There won't never be nobody like him neither.
Well, you sure are silly.
You know which one I like better? Whatever one I'm with. Cause you know nobody paid me no mind up to this year on account of I was scrawny and flat as a beanpole. And then I kinda rounded up a little bit, and now the boys act different to me.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it. I like it. I like it so much when a fella talks pretty to me and I get all shaky from horn to hoof. Don't you?
Can't say I know what you're talking about.
Don't you kind of just feel sorry for a fella when he looks like he wants to kiss you?
Well, you can't just go around kissing every man that asks you to. Didn't anybody ever tell you that?
Yeah, they told me. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. Right and wrong since I'm in 10. I heard a lot of stories and I reckon they are true. About how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a mailer, I'll forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go, just when I ought to say nix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sorta wanna kiss him back. I'm just a fool when lights are low. I can't be frizzy and great. I ain't the type that can faint. How can I be what I ain't? I can't say no. Like I told you, I just get sorry for them.
I wouldn't feel sorry for any man, no matter what.
I'm sure sorry for Al Hakim. Look how Aunt Eller's cussing him out.
Whoa, Susanna, you right away. I'm back. That's my honey bunch. Has the sweetest little 107 pounds of sugar in the territory.
Look, Will.
Look, Will, nothing. Know what I got for first prize at the fair? $50.
Well, that was good. $50.
Catch on, your pa promised I could marry her if I could get $50.
That's right, he did.
Know what I done with it? Spent it all on presents for you.
But if you spent it all, you ain't got the cash.
What I got was worth more than the cash. Fella who sold me this stuff told me.
But Will,
Stop saying but, Will. When do I get a little kiss? Oh, wait a minute, honey. You haven't been off my mind since I left. All the time at the fairgrounds, even when I was chasing steers, I'd pull one under the hoofs, pull him in sharp, and he'd fall in his little rump. And I'd think of you.
oh Will, don't look at me like that. I can't bear it.
Won't stop looking like this till I get a little kiss.
Well, what's one little old kiss?
Nothing, unless it comes from you.
Aw, you do talk pretty. What's a girl to say when you talk that way? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Hey, Curly, better take the wagon down to the troughs and give the team some water.
By the way, Aunt Ella,
Can I come too? Just love to watch the way you handle horses.
That's about all I can handle, I guess.
Oh, I can't believe that, Curly. Not from what I hear, don't you?
Looks like Curly stuck up with that Cummins girl.
Oh, Gertie? She ain't nothing but a big old flirt.
You can say that again. Well, she sure seems to have taken a shot to Curly.
What do you say to that, Lori? What I care about that?
She was after my fella just last month.
We all know you're sweet on Curly. How he gets all tongue-tied around you. Ain't no such thing. who is healthy and strong, covered like a baby if her man goes away. A weeping man who will know he's done her wrong. That's one thing you'll never hear me say. Never gonna think that the man I lose is the only man among men. I'll snap my fingers to show I don't care. I'll buy me a brand new dress to wear. I'll scrub my neck and I'll brush my hair. Start all over again. Many a new face will please my eye. Many a new love will find me. Never I once looked back to sigh over the romance behind me. Many a new day will dawn before I do. Many a life lad may kiss and fly. His gone by is bygone. Never I asked in August sky where at last you lie gone. Never I wandered through the rye. Wonder there has some guy gone. Many a new day will dawn before I do. Many a new day will dawn. Many a red sun will set. Many a blue moon will shine before I
That you, Annie?
Hello, Paul.
That you what I hear about Will Parker getting $50?
That's right. And he wants to hold you to your promise.
Too bad, still I can't go back my word. I advise you to get that money off of him. Maybe put it in your stocking or in your corset where you can't find it, or can you?
But the thing is, he ain't exactly kept. Kind of spent it all on presents.
See, what I tell you, now I can't have you. I said I have to be $50 cash.
Mr. Carnes, that's fair.
Who the heck are you?
This is Ali Hakim.
Well, shut your face, or I'll throw you behind so full of buckshot that you'll be walking around like a drunk the rest of your life.
Ali, if I don't have to marry Will, maybe your heart don't have to be broken in two, like you said.
I did not say that.
You trying to make out my daughter be a liar?
No, I am just making it clear what the liar I am if she is telling the truth.
That's it.
He called me his Persian kitten.
Why'd you call that?
I don't remember.
That's enough. In this part of the country, there better be a proposal of marriage.
That's what I thought, too.
What else did you say to you?
Oh, an awful lot.
Listen, Mr. Carnes.
I'm listening. What else did you say?
Look, Mr. Carnes, I'm no good. I'm a peddler. Peddler travels up and down and all around. If you let me marry her, you'll never see her no more.
That's all right. Take care of her, son. Take care of my little rosebud.
This is Ali Hakim. The peddler's right. Wait till I tell the girls.
Just try to change my mind and see what happens to you next.
Hello, Lauren. Just packing your hamper now? I've been busy. Do you got gooseberry tarts too? Wonder if they is as light as mine. Mine like to float away if you blew on them. I did blow on one of mine and it broke up into a million pieces. Ain't she funny? Gertie, better come inside and cool off. Come inside, me Curly.
Not just yet.
Well, don't be too long. And don't forget, when the auction starts tonight, mine's the biggest hamper. So that's that Cummins girl I heard so much talk of.
Seen it before, ain't you?
Yeah, but not since she got so old. Never did see anybody get so peaked looking in such a short time.
Yeah, and she says she's only 18. I bet you she's 19.
What you got in your hamper?
Just some old gooseberry tarts. Nothing like what that Gertie Cummins has in her basket.
Are you really driving Bob Social with that judge fella?
Reckon so. Why?
Nothing. Everyone seems to expect me to take you. Think people do talk about us?
Oh, you know how they are. Like a swarm of mud wasps. Always gotta be buzzing about something. Mm-hmm. Most of the talk is that you're sweet on me.
Can't imagine how these ugly rumors start.
Oh, me neither. Why do they think of stories that link my name with yours?
Why do the neighbors chatter all day behind their doors?
I have a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here is the gist of practical list of don'ts for you. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love.
That's not your jokes.
Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes doesn't glow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things.
Like what?
Give me my rose and my glove, sweetheart. They're suspecting things. People will say
Don't praise my charm too much. Don't look so vain with me. Don't stand in the ring with me. People will say we're in love. Don't take my arm too much. Don't keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine. People will say we're in love. Don't dance all night with me. The stars came from above. They'll see it's alright with me. People will say we're in love. Don't you reckon you could tell that judge fella you'd rather go with me tonight?
Oh, Curly, no, I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't? Reckon I go down to the bar and see that judge fella. See what's so elegant about him. See what makes girls want to go to parties with him.
Curly, wait.
What?
Nothing.
Howdy, Judge.
Who you do down here, Curly?
Gotta get a Surrey. I hired for tonight.
Who you think you're taking into that Surrey?
Aunt Ellen and Lori to go with me.
She won't.
Maybe she will.
She promised to go with me. She better not change her mind. She better not.
The farmer and the cabin should be friends. Oh, the farmer and the cabin should be friends. One man likes to push
You can't talk about that, about our women folk that way.
He can say what he wants.
They ain't nobody gonna slug out anything. This here's a party.
Come on, everybody. Time to start the box social.
I'm so hungry I could eat a gatepost.
Who's gonna be the auctioneer?
Aunt Eller. Let one of the men be the auctioneer. All right then. Now you know the rules, gentlemen. You gotta bid blind. You ain't supposed to know what girl goes with what hamper. Of course, if your sweetheart has told you that her hamper will be done a certain kind of way with a certain color ribbon, that ain't my fault. Now let's auction all the hampers onto the other side of the house and work around back here. Follow me.
Hello, young fellow.
Oh, two.
I was hoping to meet up with you. Seems you and I ought to have a little talk.
We only got one thing to talk about. Well, Mr. Hakim, you got yourself engaged to Ada Wani. Answer me one question. Do you really love her? Would you spend every cent you had for her? That's what I did. See that bag? It cost me $50. All I had in the world.
But if you had that $50 cash...
And I'd have Ada Wani, and you'd lose her.
Yes, I lose it. Let's see what you have in that bag. You might want to buy something.
What would you want with them?
I'm a peddler. I buy and I sell. Ah, what a nice cloth. It looks French. Must have cost you a pretty penny. I'll give you $50 for it.
$50? That wouldn't be honest. I only paid $3.50.
Where did everybody run off to? Where's Aunt Ellen?
Just went out to the other side of the house.
Lori, where'd you run to? Either you two seen Lauren?
Just went out to the other side of the house. Auction going on there. Done. Now I got $50, ain't I? You know what that means? Means I'm going to take Ada Wani back from you.
Say, you wouldn't do anything like that to me.
Oh, wouldn't I? And when I tell her father who I got most of the money off of, maybe he'll change his mind about who's the smart and who's the dumb.
Say, young fellow, you certainly tricked me.
Now, here's the last two hampers. Whose they are, I ain't got no ID.
That little one's mine, and the one next to it's Lori's.
That's the end of that secret. Now, what am I bid then for Ada Wani's hamper?
2 bits. 4.
Who says 6? You, Fred? Ain't nobody hungry no more. How about you, peddler man? 6 bits?
Come on.
6 bits.
6 bits ain't enough for a lunch like Ada Wani can make. Let's hear $1. How about you, Ike? You won her last year.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Ada Wani, you got the same sweet potato pie as last year?
You bet.
Same old sweet potato pie egg. What do you say?
I said it gave me a 3-day bellyache.
Never mind about that. Who bids $1?
Mine was the last bid. I got her for 90. I got her for 6 bits.
Bid $1.
90 cents.
90 cents. We're getting richer. Another desk for the schoolhouse. Do I hear more?
You here. $50.
$50? Nobody ever bid $50 for a lunch. Nobody ever bid 10.
You ain't got $50.
Oh, yes, I have. And if you're a man of your honor, you gotta say Ada Wani belongs to me.
You just sold it to the schoolhouse. Now you ain't got nothing.
$51.
$51. Going, going, gone. Sold to the peddler man.
Now I get to keep Ada Wani, and I get my $51.
Now what are you getting for your $51?
A 3-day bellyache.
Now here's my niece's hamper. I took a look in a while ago and I must say, it looks mighty tasty. What do I hear, gents?
2 bits.
4 bits. What do you say, Fred? 6 bits?
I bid $1.
That's more like it. Do I hear 2?
$1.25
$2.
and $2.50
$3.
and 2 bits.
$3.04 bits.
$4.
And 2 bits.
I got a bid of 4 1/4. Ain't nobody gonna go any higher. I got a bid of 4 1/4 from Judd Fry. You gonna let him have it?
4 1/2.
4 1/2. Going.
475.
475. Come on, gentlemen. Schoolhouse ain't built yet. Got to get a nice chimney.
$5.
$5. Going.
And 2 bits.
$6.
$6. Going.
And 2 bits. Here's the money.
Hold on, you. I ain't say going, gone yet.
Well, say it!
Going to Judd for $6 and 2 bits. Going.
Who'd you say was getting lower?
Judd Fry.
And for how much?
6 1/4.
That's not quite enough, do you think?
It's more than you got.
Got us out of here, cost me $30.
You can't bid saddles. You gotta be cash.
Must worth something, somebody.
I'll give you 10.
For cash?
Right here in my pocket.
And Ella, I'll give you this $10 Tom just gave me.
$10. Going.
$10 and 2 bits.
You boys know my horse, Don. She's a kind horse. She's well broke.
Curly, don't sell John. It ain't worth it.
I'll give you $25 for it.
This makes the bid $35. Anybody going any higher?
Going, gone. What's the matter with you folks? Ain't nobody gonna cheer or nothing?
Well, Lady Whiny, I got the cash. Now you name the day.
August 15th.
Why August 15th?
It was the first day I was kissed.
Was it? I don't remember that.
You wasn't there.
Well, I was stopping. Thought you wanted to dance.
Want to talk to you. What made you slap that whip onto old lady and nearly make her run away? What was your hurry?
Thought we'd be late for the party.
You didn't want to be with me by yourself, not a minute more than you had to.
Why, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm with you alone now, ain't I?
I ain't good enough, am I? I'm a hard hand, got dirt in my hands, pig slop. Ain't fitting to touch you. Well, you're better, so much better. Well, we'll see who's better, Miss Lori. Then you'll wish you weren't the 3-year heirs of such a fine lady.
Are you making threats to me? Well, I'll just tell you something that'll rest your brain, Mr. Dud. You're nothing but a mangy dog. You ain't a hired hand for me no more. You can just pack up your duds and scoot. You just about just set your feet on the pasture and I will sick the dogs on you. You hear me?
Say your say. You brought it on yourself.
Well, you do something for me. You go to Curly and tell him I'm here. I just gotta see him awful bad. I just gotta see him.
Why you turn around and look, crazy woman?
Curly!
Well, you found yours. Now I'm gonna go get mine.
Well, what on earth is that? Phil Pepper. I don't if you ain't crying.
Curly, I'm afraid. Afraid for my life. I don't even... Just stay here. Don't mind me crying. I can't help it.
Cry your eyes out.
I don't know what to do.
Here, I'll show you. Whoa! That old man can handle in public. Lord, now listen here. You sit over here, right where you are, and I'll stand over here. And tell me what you want with me.
Well, Judd was here, and he scared me. He's crazy, I tell you. I ain't seen nobody like him before in my life. He talked wild to me and threatened me. So, I fired him. Oh, I wish I hadn't, and there's no telling what I'll do now.
You fired him? Well, that's it. That's all there is to it. Listen, I'll go down tomorrow and get you a new hard hand. I'll even stay on the place myself tonight. If you're nervous about that hound dog, just quit your worrying, or I'll spank you. Now, once I think about it, how about you marry me?
Gracious, now why do I want to marry you for?
Oh, you couldn't think of some reason?
I couldn't think of any hardly right now.
Please, man, marry me. I'll be the happiest man alive as soon as we're married.
Curly, I'll marry you if you want me to.
You'll be the happiest man. Anybody who's listening, Laura Williams is my girl.
Curly?
And she went around and asked her to marry me.
Curly, they'll hear you all the way to Tucson.
Let people say we're in love. Who cares what happens now?
Soon be living in a brand new state.
Brand new state, gonna treat you great.
Barley, carrots, and potatoes,
That's for the cattle.
spinach and tomatoes.
Flowers on the prairie, we're soon but soon.
Plenty of air and plenty of room.
Plenty of room to swing a rope.
Plenty of heart and plenty of hope.
The home where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain.
Oklahoma every night, my honey lamb at home. Sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making
Lazy circles in the sky. Now we belong to the man, and the land we belong to is grand. So when we say, yeah, I'll give you a yay, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay.
Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma every night, my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yeah, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. And when we say, yeah, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay.
Yeah, she's so awesome. So cool. The girl that was in there.
Emma, her assistant, Danielle, Jake, Emily, Sophie, Mantra Boy, and Muriel, and our assistant, Hector, Jess, and then also we'd like to thank Ben, Matt, Simon, Paul, Leron, Lucy, Joey, Zoe, and Jamie, and also we want to thank Carol because honestly we had no time to pull the show together and she helped so much. Carol, please come on stage.